I don't like it, but that's why I like it.
It's a lager color. It's a beer smell.
SKÅL.
SKÅL.
Wow! Smørrebrød.
Smørrebrød.
Seriously, Denmark, what the fuck?
Yeah, less reading, more drinking. This one is strong. You feel you get drunk more drunk as you drink. But I can't even speak.
Alright, it says, oh yeah!
Not in the eyes, but you aim directly for my face. Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Drink Some Beer and Prosper. New year and new beers to try. So what country do we have today?
Today we have Denmark. What do you know about Denmark?
They have the oldest nation flag in the world.
Okay, I know that they are really famous for Lego. This is supposedly the Lunar lander.
Apollo 11.
And this is a bonsai. And I am a Lego fan, so I have a lot of Legos. And I think Lego is the biggest toy brand in the world.
Probably, yeah.
One thing I know at least about Copenhagen, that they should have the world's oldest amusement park. And you have been to that one?
Yeah, Bakken. It's like a 20 minutes commuter train outside of Copenhagen.
Okay. I also know that they have Tivoli, which also should be one among the oldest amusement parks in the world.
It might be the second oldest.
It might. What else do we know about Danish? They talk like they would have a potato in the mouth. It's a really low country.
They have no mountains.
They have a hill which is 200 meters. That's the tallest, highest point in Denmark, so it's pretty low.
They have once hosted the World Championship in ice hockey. I was there.
It's among the first countries in the world to allow women to vote.
In 1992 they won the European Championship in football. First they didn't qualify at all, but Yugoslavia qualified, but then the country dissolved so they couldn't participate. So Denmark got to participate instead of Yugoslavia, and they won.
Oh yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, fun fact is that bigger parts of Sweden was part of Denmark earlier. Now Denmark is just a small country, but it used to be way bigger. Yeah.
Speaking of Sweden and Denmark, the Danish Queen and King of Sweden are first cousins.
Yeah, they have one bridge that is Øresund Bridge. When it was built, it was the longest bridge in the world. Alright, following thing to do, we should scratch out Denmark from this.
Yeah, new country to scratch out.
This small country over here.
Just below Sweden.
Denmark! Woo! Alright. We're almost out of countries from that list.
Alright, let's drink some beers.
Before we start with our first beer here, I have a question for you, man.
Okay.
Can you guess how Denmark ranks on the global beer consumption per capita in the world?
I guess fairly high. Are they in the top 10? 14th?
14th. Not that high anymore. They are at number 28.
Okay.
Fun fact is that they drink more beer in New Zealand than they do in Denmark per person nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that.
Alright, so let's start with our first beer then. This is Carlsberg Extra. It is 5% ABV from Copenhagen and the year 1847. Carlsberg has a lot of different beers, but why we have these export beers because they claim this is the original recipe of the beer.
Okay.
Carlsberg is among the largest breweries in the world, and it operates in more than 150 countries.
That's close to every country.
That's true, it's close to every country. So let's try it. They also claim that they're probably the best beer in the world.
Probably the best beer in the world. It's on the bottle, at the bottom. Yeah, a normal lager color.
Yeah, the smell is pretty good. It's a lager smell. Let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Quite malty.
Pretty boring.
Yeah, it's
probably not one of the best beers in the world, according to me.
no, it's not terrible, but quite boring. Nothing special about it.
I would say worse than most of the Czech lagers.
I agree.
It's a 2 or 2.5.
I'll start with a 2.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, because it's actually really boring.
Yeah, Finnish is quite boring beer.
Alright, up to the next one.
Okay, so before we move on to our second beer, should we go over some Danish style beers?
Yes, that should be pretty important for this episode.
We'll start with maybe a classic, which is all malt pale lager. Normal pale lagers is the most common type. One example is Carlsberg Hof. And then we move on to gold. That's a strong pale ale, around maybe 5.7%. And strong lagers, 6 to 8% ABV. One example is Carlsberg Elephant. And then some special styles Danish beer. Beetle, which is a white ale, but the beer is black. That was the weak one, around 2% ABV. That one used to be the most common beer in Denmark, but nowadays it's mostly drank only during Christmas time. Another one, Nisseøl, which is a Christmas elf common in Nordic folklore.
There's another Christmas beer as well, right?
Yeah, Julebrygg. That's stronger, around 6% ABV. And then also Påskeøl, an Easter beer. And that was the original seasonal beer, between 5 and 7% ABV. And then they have also, I think mostly microbreweries do IPAs and stouts and brown ales. Yeah, that's short and sweet about
Danish beer.
Danish beer.
All right. This is Tuborg. It's Tuborg Guld, which is, as you mentioned, the gold variant of beer. Tuborg Gold is a lager with 5.3 ABV. It's established in Copenhagen in 1880. And as I mentioned, it's a gold pale ale. And the normal Tuborg would be the Tuborg Grön or Tuborg Green. It's owned by Carlsberg, active in 31 countries. Shall we just try it?
We should. I got a lot of foam.
You got way much more foam than I did.
More foamy than Carlsberg.
Okay.
It's a lager color. It's a beer smell.
Well, it's
again quite boring. You can tell it's stronger than Carlsberg.
Yeah, it has more taste. So in that way, it's more fun to drink. But it has a weird aftertaste.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
It has like this phenolic, alcoholic taste, you know.
Yeah, maybe it shouldn't be this strong.
Tuborg Gold, definitely not better than the other one. Has more taste, but the taste is not better. So it's a 2.
Yeah.
Right. So we have 2 2s here.
Not the best start.
No, and so far I would say, seriously Denmark, what the fuck? Alright, I'm really hungry.
Me too.
Alright, shall we eat then?
Yeah.
So now we have a Danish specialty. It's called Smørrebrød.
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 I can speak Danish. It's a Danish specialty. It's a sort of, dinner lunch. It means butter bread. You have a Danish bread, usually a Danish rye bread.
Rugbrød.
Yeah.
Which you have butter on. And then on top of that, you have different kinds of what is called
Toppings,
yes. In this one we have roast beef, a fried egg. On that one we have avocado. And on top of that, salt flakes. You should have so much toppings that it will cover the bread entirely. If it doesn't cover, it's not a proper smørrebrød.
Should we just dig in?
Yeah. This is a bread you should eat with the knife and the fork.
It's some really good roast beef.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this one's even better. In your opinion, which country has so far had the best foods?
That we have tried in this show.
Yeah.
The best meal was from Czech Republic, the goulash.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot how good. Yeah, I agree on that one.
This is a close second.
Really? So you think this one is better than moules frites?
Yeah.
The part we have been waiting for. This is a special one. Beer number 3. This is Mikkeller Havnesæson. It's a saison or farmhouse ale, Belgian style. It is 7% ABV and it's made in Copenhagen.
Cool bottle. It's a big one. We only have one.
We have these special glasses with it. Tasting glasses, 20 centiliters, so it's small. But the smaller the merrier. What do they say?
I don't think that's how the saying goes, but you can invent a new one.
I can invent a new one, that's good. About Mikkeller. It's one of the most famous craft breweries of Denmark. They sell their beers in more than 50 countries. It's run by a former high school science teacher. So he quit his job and he started a brewing company called Mikkeller.
So instead of Walter White cooking meth, one started brewing beers.
Yeah, I think it's a better decision. Like Brewdog, this one operates its own bars. They have one here, or I think two. Yeah, they have 2 in Stockholm. Yes, they brew really tasty beers. Some of them are top rated on Rate Beer. They also have some award-winning beers.
I have high hopes for this one.
Whoa!
That was a nice pop.
I can already smell it from here. It has a different smell than normally.
Oh yeah.
I could feel it when it opened.
Very yellow.
Yeah. Oh,
smells like a cider.
It does. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it has the...
It's sour.
Okay, so this one was way different than I thought. I thought it would be less sour.
Yeah, probably the most unique beer we tried so far. I think it's very difficult to rate because when it's so unique.
Yeah.
It doesn't really taste like a beer.
It tastes more like really good champagne or something like that.
It's quite close to champagne.
Yeah, it is. It is. Is it what I expected and what I wanted? No. It's not what I wanted and not what I expected.
Yeah, this was alright. This is... It's weird. It's not in the 4s and 5s.
But it is better than 3. 3.5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3.5 and maybe like a week for.
It's the thing, like when you want to drink alcohol, but you don't want to drink anything else than beer, and you're fed up with all the tastes, and you want to have something new. Yeah, well, this is it. In this case, it's fail to say that I don't like beer, I don't drink beer. No, you don't just know yet your type of beer. Time for our 4th beer today, to Øl, and it's called #DIPA. It's a DIPA or a double IPA, and it's 8.7 ABV, and it's brewed in Svinninge, Denmark. Alright, so about this brewer then. They used to be a gypsy or a phantom brewery. Do you know what that is?
No.
They don't have their own brewery.
Okay.
They actually made recipes, but they didn't have any own brewery, so they used other breweries to make their beers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Øl also has an own brewery right now. It is in Svinninge, in Denmark. This place is called Øl City. Yeah. So they have their own brew town, so to say. They also have their own brew pubs in both Copenhagen and Oslo.
Yeah. Okay, is this the first IPA we have tried on this show? I think so.
I guess, which is really weird. I think we will have more IPAs especially in the American episodes.
This foam is...
It's really working, what the hell, man? What do you think about the color?
Yellow, brownish. Here it's yellow at the foot. And then...
At the foot it's yellow, and on the top it's orange. Yeah. Pretty interesting color actually. Yeah. Oh, fruity as hell.
Give it a taste.
Yeah. SKÅL.
SKÅL.
Oof.
It's strong and it's fruity.
The bitterness of this one is overwhelming.
It's really bitter.
Yeah, it's like super bitter. It tastes like a grapefruit.
It has a sweetness to it too, because it's so fruity as an aftertaste. The sweetness is an apricot taste.
Yeah, good point. I feel it as well.
I like this one. It's my favorite so far. But this one is strong. You feel you get more drunk as you drink. But I can't even speak. I'll give this one a 4. I really like this one.
This is where we differ.
For the first time tonight.
I will put a 3. 3 on this one. I mean, it's not bad. That's why I put it a 3. It's
better than Carlsberg.
Yes.
So, finish this one. One more beer to go.
It's your birthday.
Okay, thank you, man. I got a Lego. It's a miniature Millennium Falcon. Lego building time. This one and this one. That next. But it shouldn't be.
No, it's the other one. Yeah.
And one of those, and one of those, and go
like this. All right.
You're trying for Legos. Yeah, you find me the parts and I put them together.
Yeah, no, of course. No, No, you have to turn it around. No, that way.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. You need these two.
That piece. This one.
Yeah. Turn the page. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Easy step. Mini slope. You can do the other one.
Yep.
At the front.
At the front. Meanwhile, Mikkeller is building this ship here. I will introduce you to our final beer for this night. This one is Tuborg. Mine is bigger than yours. It's a barley wine and it's 15.5% ABV and it's made in Svinninge, Denmark. What happens when an already massive barley wine is aged both in port barrels and bourbon barrels? We suspect either something delicious or the impending collapse of the universe. Let's find out. This beer is a barrel beer. It has been barreled for 18 months in a bourbon and wine barrel.
Well, this is the strongest beer we have tried on this show. Let's see if I can finish this build while you pour both of our beers.
Yeah, you have like that, and then you shoot someone in the head like this.
Oh! I didn't know that was a feature of it.
Yes, it was. All right, it says, oh yeah.
Not in the eyes, but you aim directly for my face.
Exactly. All right. Let's try this one then. It's really dark. Oh, it really smells like bourbon barrels and wine barrels, right? It tastes like barrels.
Yeah, now it's a woody taste. Oh yeah, this is weird as well.
Oh!
Tastes strange.
It's almost like, you know, plum taste.
Yeah, it's
Plum!
yeah, that's actually like plum taste. Yeah, I don't like this at all. 1. Give me Carlsberg.
2.
Let's finish this crappy beer.
From all these beers, we're pretty drunk, I think.
And now it's time to pick our favorite.
Yes.
For me, it's Tuborg double IPA.
For me, it's this one. Havnesæson.
This was our Denmark episode. Thanks guys for watching.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.